Alright everybody, I only have one class today at the University of Waterloo. So I got my book here, University of Waterloo book. And I got my Warriors jersey here. And after the class is done, I'm going to talk to you guys about what it's like being an accountant, what high school credits do you need, and how can you find success in majoring in AFM at Waterloo University. Alright, so now I'm going to answer a couple of your questions that you guys have sent in the YouTube Dropbox. Question 1 goes, what does someone do in this job and why are you interested in this job? So as an accountant in a Big 4 firm, my role involves ensuring financial accuracy and safety while also focusing on gathering and assessing financial statements to ensure compliance of, the regular standard. I also conduct thorough reviews of financial documents and transactions to ensure clients of their integrity and if they're staying truthful to what they're saying. Finally, well, there are a lot of other things. I provide strategic financial advice to help clients to make informed decisions on whether they should do their taxes at what time and what money they should spend into their assets and their liabilities. This profession resonates with me, with my personality especially, as it aligns with my skills and interests, someone who is math heavy and someone who loves to work on spreadsheets. It's fulfilling to see that my role contributes to the financial stability and success of businesses. Alright, so the next question is, what is the education requirement needed to be an accountant in high school? And what are potential programs after high school to pursue your accounting career? So in terms of that second question, there are almost every university in Canada that offers accounting or something related to it, like financial management, such as UFT, McMaster, Waterloo. But in terms of Waterloo, I'm going to talk about that one more because since we're enrolling into the AFM program at Waterloo University, it's given me the necessary skills and knowledge for a career in accounting, which has been my aspiration since grade 10. So it's really been an important part to me, and that's why I would assume that the people who are watching right now would want to get into AFM. In terms of education for high school, it's all right here. So if you want to see it, it's right there. And in terms of high school programs, you don't really need to get into any because it's the accounting at Waterloo is not very dense in terms of competition. In terms of Waterloo CS, that'd be a whole different story. But for accounting, it's not that necessary. Alright, so the next question is, what extracurricular activities may help you get into this job and career? So participating in extracurricular activities has helped me shape my path to a job in accounting. So activities that demonstrate management, teamwork, and I would say communication skills are very useful in my opinion. For example, joining accounting or financial related student groups has helped me network with classmates who have similar interests with me, and while also demonstrating my abilities to manage in a corporate room while cooperating together successfully is also really good. Getting on top of your volunteer hours, which are in that industry, and maybe if you're lucky to get an internship, would definitely help you get into this industry as a job. Alright, so I actually have my co-op job in an hour, so that's why this is going to be the last question. What are the 3 things that you would expect to do in this job? So basically they're asking, what are some daily tasks associated with this job? So as an accountant, I plan to perform everyday tasks such as financial analyzing, reports, checking to guarantee if the paperwork is of standard, if it's legally trustworthy, and providing customers with interactions and advice. So this includes reviewing financial data, creating reports, reviewing client financial accounts, and connecting with clients to really make sure that their strategic advice is a part of what they are expecting. And in a variety of financial issues. This role includes a strong analytic skill, attention to detail, and good communication skills in order to satisfy customer demands. So those are 4 things actually that you can expect. Just got finished my first class of the day. Now we're gonna go head back home and do some work. Alright, just got finished the work. Now we're gonna head to the gym. So usually after my co-op job, I end up going to the gym, but I end up receiving another question from you guys. So I'm gonna answer that right now. 3 interesting facts. Oh, I can give you 3 interesting facts. So probably my most favorite fact about being an accountant is that you can work directly from home, or rather any place that has internet access. The flexibility in this job can give you a better work balance and can lower risk of stress. Virtual collaboration is another amazing thing as you're already working online. Just things such as Zoom meetings, Google Meets, or Teams are very accessible to many of us. So we just hop on those calls, get in touch with our client, and boom, job is done. Finally, the networking possibilities. Online forums, seminars, and social media platforms allow us to communicate with colleagues and mentors, and it really makes us able to work with a lot of new people and increase our status in this industry. Alright, so the next question I got was, what are some soft skills that can help you in this industry? So I would say analytical thinking, attention to care, time management, interpersonal skills, and organizational skills are extremely important. These 5 soft skills may be developed during school, during group activities, team sports, or joining groups that involve collaboration, as well as your personal life through like compassion, active listening, and effective communication with relationships and families, friends, and community members. So the next question I got was very similar to the other one I had mentioned. Explain 2 hard skills needed for this job and how can you develop these skills. So I would say the most important one would probably be financial analysis. The ability to analyze financial data and budgeting, planning, and spot patterns is extremely important. You can do this by completing academic coursework, or even real life events can help build this skill. Another one would be accounting software skills. So to manage, calculate, and generate reports on Microsoft Excel, QuickBooks, or SAP are really important. These can be managed through workshop labs, personal training, online tutorials, certificate programs, and school courses. I personally got my information from online tutorials and the Harvard accounting exam, which is really good. You guys should try that one out. And finally, understanding tax rules and regulations. So keeping up with tax rules and regulations for filing up tax returns, keeping planning advice on all, just to make sure that you're really giving your clients true integral information. This information might be found in the classroom. It's a lot of memorization, but it's significant to be aware of these changes on the tax law. So I would say make sure you're always looking at the media, make sure you're always looking at news articles, and keeping up with classwork. Alright, so there's actually 2 questions here. Is there a need for diversity in this field? And what are the pay cuts? So I'm actually going to put the payments right here annually. And is there a need for diversity in this field? Explain in detail. So in the United States, women now account for 60% of all accountants, which is a significant majority in this field. However, research from universities in Canada explained that more male students are actually pursuing careers in accounting. So over the year, there will become a more equilibrium in terms of gender. So that's not really a need for change in terms of diversity. In terms of racially groups, I wouldn't say so, because every country around the world needs accountants, as this is very important for businesses to find success. So countries from all around the world, all over different colors, shapes, all different types of people do accounting. And particularly in Waterloo University, they have a substantial presence of Asian, African, and Indigenous people, which it highlights the profession's commitment to accepting many different backgrounds and shows that there isn't a need for diversity in this field. Alright, so the final question is, outline your plan or steps that you will need to follow over the next few years of high school and beyond to apply for this job. As you guys know, I'm a 3rd year at Waterloo University, so I'm already past this, and all I really need to do is graduate from AFM Waterloo. So if you guys do want to hear about my grade 10 story on how I got into AFM Waterloo, I'll leave it all in the Google Doc there. So in terms of my day-to-day life, after completing my co-op job and doing my first lessons, I'm usually free during this time. It's currently 6 p.m. So I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go be with my friends, hang out, and yeah, I'll see y'all soon.
Ponle música pa' que esto no pare. Baila, baila, baila. Tengo que besarte antes que se acabe. Baila, baila, baila. Ponle música pa' que
Alright everybody, that is the end of the vlog. Hope you all enjoyed, going through my AFM journey with me. And yeah, thank you.